In our last example, we showed you the case where a switch-controlled receptacle was located at the end of a run. Another very useful scenario would be to reverse this setup and put the receptacle in the middle of the run and put the switch at the end of the run. This situation is called a switch loop. In a switch loop, the incoming cable arrives at a light or receptacle first before reaching the switch. To still be able to control this receptacle via the switch at the end of the run, you must wire this setup differently. This is how it should be done. We see here that we have a receptacle positioned between an incoming cable from the power source and an outgoing cable leading to the switch. Since we want this receptacle to be controlled by the switch at the end of the run, we must first send the incoming electricity to the switch, bypassing the outlets. If the switch is in the on position, the electricity will pass through the switch and then come back to the receptacle to give it power. Remember what we've discussed before. A receptacle is powered by connecting an incoming hot wire to a brass terminal on its right side. Understanding this helps you learn how to wire this switch loop properly. Let's start here. Since we know that the electrical current will be returning to power the receptacle from the switch, let's first connect this black wire to the correct brass terminal on the right of the receptacle. The current will want to pass out to a device, then return to the receptacle on its way to ground. So then to accomplish this, we connect the outgoing neutral wire to the left side of the receptacle. This leaves us with an interesting situation. Here we have an incoming black hot wire and a white wire that is the only thing left to deliver power to the switch. The National Electrical Code in this situation allows us to use this white wire to deliver the current to the switch. Connect the black incoming hot wire and the white wire leading to the switch with a wire connector. By connecting the white wire to the black hot wire, the white wire becomes a hot wire. When this happens, it is code that you must identify that a white wire has become a hot wire by flagging it with black tape, or by clearly identifying the white wire as hot by coloring it with a black marker. The incoming current will travel along the white wire until it reaches the switch. Connect this incoming white wire marked black to a brass terminal on the switch. Again, identify the incoming white wire as the hot wire by flagging it or marking it black. Then connect the black wire leading back to the receptacle to the other terminal. When the switch is in the on position, the current will travel across the switch and then back to the receptacle via the black wire. Notice again how we use the black wire as the hot wire to deliver power to the receptacle, just like we discussed earlier in our example with three-way switches. Wherever possible, always use a black wire as the hot wire when delivering power to a receptacle, light, or other electrical device. Observing this rule will help eliminate any confusion as to which wire is the hot wire if you ever need to make repairs in the future. It also maintains consistency with all your household wiring. Now, connect the ground wires together on both the receptacle and the switch. Once this is done properly, you will be able to control the receptacle by using the switch at the end of the run.